Exactly.
Me, I hate that. I hate boxing someone when there's like no footage or anything like that.
Footage, I'm not sure, but no information on box rec.
Yeah, that's
so,
even worse. No footage, no box rec.
Yeah. 4-rounder.
Nah, but I'm sure he'll be alright though. He's a very good boxer.
How well do you know Freddy Warren?
I know him really well because his granddad has been my promoter for the last 5 years.
Okay, nice.
So I've always known him, like I've seen him at the shows and stuff. He's a really nice guy.
Have you guys ever trained together?
Yeah, we have actually because they've got a rival gym in London as well. So I've done a bit of work in his gym as well. So he's cool. He's cool. He's a really nice guy. Really nice family.
All right, let's take it to the ring. Nice. We're back on the live stream. Hi. Sorry, guys. We had a bit of technical difficulties tonight. The burger truck disconnected the Wi-Fi. And it took a little bit to get the Wi-Fi back on, but we're here.
We're back now. We're back.
I'm joined in the commentary box by Uma. I said your name right?
Yeah, Uma. Yeah.
Uma trains alongside Amy.
No, I train with. I know Amy really well, but I train with Baluta, who's actually fighting. I train with Baluta.
Baluta.
Yeah.
Baluta is going to be our co-main event tonight.
That's right. Yeah.
Ah, you're local here in Marbella.
Yeah, I live here in Marbella. I've been here for 5 years now.
Nice. How is that living here?
It's good. I was living in London before, so you can imagine the weather, the atmosphere. It's a lot different. It's a lot different. It's pretty much home now.
Beautiful.
I like it. It's really nice.
I mean, the weather here is a lot better than London, that's for sure.
Yeah, like we pretty much here, we have sun like all year round. So it's like even in winter, the sun is always out. So it's good for the mood. Good atmosphere, good vibes.
Awesome. Freddy Warren is making his way to the ring right now.
His opponent looks like quite a game guy.
Yeah.
He looks quite a game. Yeah, she looks like a Viking. He looks like a Viking.
I mean, with that plait, yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does with a Viking haircut.
So in the coaching corner of Aaron Jones is Sean Cooper, who actually fought in our second fight tonight.
I don't think I watched that. I missed that one.
He did well. He didn't get the
what?
win.
He's the coach.
Yeah, you recognize him.
Oh no! I didn't see that, but I actually went outside. So he's playing both roles tonight, then.
Busy night for him, huh?
What was that?
Busy night for him.
Exactly, very busy.
Fighting, coaching, he's doing it all.
He's multi-talented.
So we've got 4 rounds in the cruiserweight division. Freddy Warren versus Aaron Jones. Freddy Warren in his second professional fight tonight. Fun fact, Uma, here with me, was promoted by Freddy Warren's grandfather.
I was. For the last 5 years I've been with him, and he really looked after me. Literally built my career from when I was 18 to now. So a lot of what I've achieved is down to his grandfather.
And what's your record now as a pro?
I'm 12-0, and last year I won the WBC Youth World Championship. And now I'm sort of at the stage where kind of going away from the prospect status into like contender status. So it's all getting quite serious now.
Oh.
It's all getting quite serious. But I enjoy it anyway. Enjoy it. It's
Do you get a lot of fight opportunities here in Marbella, or have you always had to travel?
No, I've always fought in so I've always just done my training camps. I've always fought back in UK. I've never actually fought here, but one day, because I've got a lot of friends here, and I feel like I have a decent fan base. It would be nice to fight in the place I live in for once. Okay, so he switches this guy. Then he looks quite awkward, to be fair. It's Aaron Jones. Yeah, he's very awkward. I think in the first 30 seconds, he's gone from orthodox to southpaw 3 times now.
But hasn't thrown a punch.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown a punch. But to be honest with you, sometimes that's like when you've got a negative opponent who's well, he's thrown a couple now, but like I've always hated fighting opponents which they don't fire back because you have no chance to create openings.
Right. I have to say though, I like Freddy's composure.
Yeah, he does. He's not.
He looks very settled. He looks very calm.
Go back to jab. Go back to jab.
Yeah, I think he's already. Looks. He's taunting a bit as well.
Good distance there from Freddy, using the jab, and then as soon as his opponent rushed him, he just took that step back.
Nice work. I think he's just got to stay composed, and I'm pretty sure this guy will give him openings. Oh, nice. Yeah, he countered with a nice body shot there as well.
Come on. Let the backhand go.
Beautiful body shot from Freddy.
Oh, nice.
It must be hurting him because you can see.
Yeah, you can see he's already breathing hard as well. So
his body's red.
Ooh,
He's dropping
nice.
his hands.
You predicted it. I don't know if he's. Oh no, he did get up from it. Nice. He's just got to take his time now. He's done him again. Yeah. Ooh.
He punches his opponent literally out of the ring.
Yeah, literally out of the ring.
Freddy, be patient.
I think the ref will most likely wave it off now. Nice.
And that's it. Another first round knockout for Freddy Warren.
Literally a punch perfect performance. Literally.
I think the biggest difference from his last fight to this fight is he was just a lot more composed.
Yeah, I think that just sort of comes with experience.
For sure.
And self-belief with the smaller gloves, no head guard, so he's done really well.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Love the body work, love the distance work. Nice combos.
And look, he's not watched any footage. He doesn't know anything about his opponent, but he's done really well. He stayed really, really composed. And he must punch hard as well because he looks like he's still in pain.
His opponent's still holding his body, so he must be in a bit of pain. So we had quite a bit of a conversation before when the camera was not on because you were supposed to join me for some earlier fights.
Yeah, I was the jinx of the stream.
You were, yeah. Every time the stream went down, it was his time in the commentary box.
Yeah.
So why don't we talk about you for a little bit? Where you're at in your career? You said you're up to 12-0.
That's right.
What's coming up for you?
So at the minute, I have had a few issues, contractual problems, but everything sort of fixed itself now, and I'll probably be out again. If not the end of June, I should be out in the beginning of July sometime.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So
do you know who your opponent is? Where you're fighting?
I literally have no idea at the minute, but I might. It's not confirmed, but I might be fighting out here in Spain for the first time. Not in Marbella though, in Malaga.
Okay.
Malaga. So I always stay in the gym anyway. So I always keep fit. So I'm literally going back to London tonight. Tomorrow, tonight at 6 a.m, and then I'll be going back for a week. And then when I come back, I'll be straight back into camp and just prepare for whenever it is, end of June or beginning of July.
Cool. Do you train at the Rival Boxing Gym?
I did train here a few years ago, but I've got a new coach now, and I train with him in Malaga. But I always come, and I'm really close with Newman and Amy, so I always come and do work here. It's an amazing facility.
Yeah, it's beautiful, the gym here.
Yeah. Literally has everything you need.
Congratulations to Freddy, announced as the winner.
Hello? You get the music on, sorry. I just want to call on into the ring, Steve O'Meara. As a few of you know, Steve's recently retired. He's come back 2 fights. I just want to give him his flowers because he's a big part of me why I got into boxing. Memories of my granddad going to the boxing York Hall. His little knockout streak leading up to the Liam Smith fight he was the one that actually got me into boxing, just being a fan of his. And I've had the pleasure of doing my pro debut on the show he's on. I've had the pleasure of being in corner. I'd just like everyone to give a round of applause for such a great career as Steve O'Meara. Thank you very much. All right, good word.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, no, he boxed really well, and that was a nice little speech he made there for his friend. I actually know Steve as well. He had a really good career,
Yeah, I watched him fight on the last show. He looked good.
Yeah, I
mean,
think that was his comeback fight.
his comeback fight. Yeah, and I think also his decision to realize he probably wasn't where he was at, where he wanted to be.
Yeah, I
going
think
forward.
he's maybe a little bit past his prime, but he had a really good career anyway.
Yeah, unbelievable.
I think he
before
won quite a
had to
few
take time
domestic
off.
titles in England as well, so he done really well.
Yeah, phenomenal fighter
Yeah,
back
really
in his
good
time. Absolutely. And so, on the note of what Freddy was just talking about, what was your inspiration to get into boxing?
My inspiration was it's a weird story actually. So I actually played football before in America. It's soccer. Soccer. Yeah, I actually played soccer before, and my younger brother actually boxed before me. And one day, it was off season in football, so I wanted to keep fit, so I just went into the boxing gym with my brother. And from that day, I literally just fell in love with the atmosphere. And I literally said to my dad, this is what I want to do, and I don't want to play football anymore. And I literally just kept at it.
And how old were you at that point?
I was only 12. I was really young. A lot of people start even younger than that, but I was 12 when I started.
And so, who's the better boxer now, you or your brother?
Oh, well, he retired he retired when we were really young. He stopped.
Okay.
So probably me. But we still fight at home sometimes anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Does he help you in your training camps at all?
Yeah, he always does. But he actually lives in England, but whenever I'm in camp, he always comes over, stays with me, looks after everything. We have a really good relationship.
Nice. And so, outside of family, do you have any professional boxers that inspire you, motivate you, you aspire to be like, maybe stylistically, maybe just in what they've achieved in their career?
My favorite fighter, not only because I believe he's probably one of the best fighters of this generation, but I love how he is with his family and the way he...
Sorry, I missed who you said.
No, I haven't said his name yet. I haven't said his name yet. I just... I find it quite beautiful the way he's always bringing younger fighters up. He always supports the younger fighters in his community as well. So it's Terence Crawford.
Is who?
Terence Crawford.
Yeah. Yeah, incredible fighter.
Because I believe it's so important. Once you get yourself in, on the platforms that we get on, it's so important to help the younger generation as well and bring them through, especially in the world we live in now, because there's so much nonsense on social media and there's so many wrong paths that the young kids can go down. So I feel like for us guys in this position, we have to make it our duty to always guide them in the right way. And he does that really well. So
yeah,
he's always been my inspiration.
And a clip I saw of him recently that I absolutely loved was his son was wrestling at a tournament and he was there. It's like a high school wrestling tournament. He's there in the crowd, cheering for his son, screaming, yelling out from the crowd.
Exactly. That's what I love about him. He's one of the pound-for-pound best fighters of this generation. He's earned a couple 100 million in the last couple of years, but he's just a normal guy.
And he's at a high school wrestling tournament. Yeah,
He's
it's
literally just a
awesome.
normal guy, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I always believe that no matter what you achieve, no matter how much money you make, you always want to remain yourself.
Yeah.
And I love that about him.
And it makes me really happy to see just in the last few years, and it's a shame that it wasn't more, but he's really getting his flowers and his accolades now, you know, especially as he's retired. But you and I always knew who he was, of course, because we were in boxing, but I feel like outside of boxing, he wasn't as popular as he really should have been, you know, in more of the earlier parts of his career. When he beat Canelo, for a lot of people, it was like, people were doubting him, but anyone that knew him as a fighter, I feel like, how could you doubt him?
Now, 100%, it's true. He actually was like, I wouldn't say he was under the radar, but for the level he was at and what he was achieving, he was pretty much under the radar. But at the end, he's done really well for himself. But it's sad that it was the Canelo fight which most of the general public noticed him for. But before that, he's been around. He's been dominating the sport for years.
Yeah, and another thing I admire about him, though, is that he never let it demotivate him, or, you know, he just went out there and did his thing and achieved everything you can achieve in boxing. And
that's what it is in boxing. Is there's a lot of fighters which they don't get the recognition they deserve. But I think once you keep at it, that's the beauty of boxing. If you keep at it and you keep improving and you keep winning, you'll get it one day. You'll get it one day, and he's a pure example of that. Really pure example of that. So he's done really well for himself. I was sad when he retired.
Me too. I wanted more. He's so good.
But he's clever. He retired undefeated, with his brains intact, plenty of money in the bank account. So he's done well for himself.
And it really was a point of like, where to go from here? Like, who would you even get him to fight, you know? Of course, I'll never get tired of seeing Terence Crawford performances, but like, he did everything and more.
Yeah, literally, he completed boxing.
Exactly. He completed boxing, that's it.
Steve's doing this one, and then he can jump back on if he wants.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Steve's going to do this one,
Safe.
and then you do the next one. All right. Steve.
Go drink some water. Yeah. So now we have our 10th fight of 11 for the evening. We've got Angel Guedez against Ionut Baluta.
Let him do this one, you do the next one.
Round one.
Joining me here in the commentary box, I have Steve,
Hi. Hi, how's it going?
coach to many of the fighters that have fought tonight, including Amy Andrew
I'm Freddy. Freddy Warren.
and Freddy Warren.
Yep.
How are you handling tonight as a coach?
Well, good now that it's all finished. I can just chill. And both guys got the victory, so can't complain. And now maybe watching one of the most exciting fighters on the card, Baluta. He's a very, very familiar face on British shores. And actually with our gym, because a lot of our guys have sparred him a lot of times, so we know him pretty well. And as you can see, he's all action.
He's all action. Exciting start to the fight so far.
Yeah, coming back off a loss. I think just trying to, as far as I know, he just wants to get one fight back in and get back into the big fights. And he's not hanging around by the looks of things.
Ionut does have 6 losses on his record, but all of them come from very high-level fighters, most of which have been undefeated.
Yeah, like that's the thing about it. He's a very high-paced guy. He has an awkward style. He throws a lot of punches. And in all of the losses he's had, they've been super competitive fights. His last one being to Peter McGrail from Everton Red Triangle. Baluta had a really good record against those guys. He's fought 3 of their guys and beat 2 of them. And finally, Peter McGrail was able to claw one back for the team. Oh.
The ref getting in the way there. And that's what I love about Baluta is that, you know, he's willing to fight top level guys.
Yeah.
And the experience you're going to get from that is
Yeah.
more than just fighting someone who's there for a paycheck.
Yeah, or even like sparring top guys in the gym. I mean, it's great experience, but doing it under the lights when it matters, under the pressure is what he's managed to gain a lot of that experience. Switching stances here. But I think it suits him nicely now because as far as I understand, he's a resident out here now. So he used to be based in London, not too far from us. But I think for his last few fights now, he's been based out here in Marbella.
Beautiful body shots.
Oh, there he goes. Right on the bell. Shot to the top of the head. That's definitely a 10 count.
Angel Guedez, his opponent here tonight, has only been knocked out 1 time in his professional career.
Yeah, he looks tough and he looks game, and that's what's going to make this a great fight. I mean, they've had a few trade-offs already, and neither man is willing to. Neither man is afraid of letting his hands go. So,
what do you think the corner of Baluta is telling him right now?
Probably a little bit more of the same. I mean, that's a great, it's a 10-8 round with that knockdown at the end there. I think Baluta won the round quite comfortably. So if I know Baluta, they'll probably try and put the pressure on as the rounds go, and he'll probably try and get rid of him. But as you said, he's never been stopped. So
only once.
Sorry, he's only been stopped once. So he knows how to navigate the rounds and probably get through sticky periods. And he's probably going to have to do that.
You said Baluta has sparred a bunch of your fighters at the gym.
Yeah.
How's his power?
I think his power is respectable. Like he's not really known as being a one punch put you to sleep kind of guy. With Baluta, it's a little bit more of his volume because he doesn't stop throwing. Every round, you know, he's going to put. As you can see, he's already started off super fast, putting the shots together.
Jabs and triples.
Yeah. And then he gives you a couple of seconds rest and then he's going again. Very fit guy.
Wow, I love that in and out work.
Oh, looks like he's in a bit of trouble. Yeah, he's hurt him again there. Might be the end in this round if he can put them together. Oh, he's definitely unsteady on his feet. And there's a lot of the round left. And Baluta does a lot of really nice work from long range when he works his way in.
He does, and he does a good job of just making the punches miss right after he throws as well.
He's definitely got better feet than the opponent, and he's using them well. And this guy doesn't really look like he's recovered. He's still a bit wobbly on the feet.
He looks quite unstable, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh.
These double and tripling of punches are vicious from Baluta.
Yeah, maybe this guy will get stopped for the second time. He's navigating at the moment. He's throwing back, so.
And he's throwing back strong too.
Yeah.
He might look a little awkward and unbalanced.
Yeah, sometimes it is
throwing.
that. He's just riding and sliding underneath a lot of these shots that Baluta is throwing at the moment.
His head movement's impressive, to be honest.
Baluta taking a breath there. It's tiring throwing that many punches.
Beautiful, well-timed uppercut there.
It's insane. There we go. Great shot.
He needs to get on him now.
That was a 4-punch combination, all off the left hand. Jab, hook, uppercut, jab. And he's in his rhythm now. Hands are low. He's really hitting his stride, Baluta. Good. He's got to be switched on though when he's in close.
Ooh, nice body shot.
Good round, another solid round for Baluta there. And this guy has got the nickname Tank on his shorts. He's definitely built like a little tank, that's for sure. But he might be the one getting run over today.
You were in the corner of Freddy Warren tonight. You were here for his last fight, his pro debut in February. What were the improvements that you saw? What were the improvements that you saw from last fight to this one?
To be honest, we were on the same show in the last Marbella show in February, but I actually didn't see Freddy's fight because he was just a couple of guys. He was a couple of people ahead of one of my fights, so I was warming my guy up, and I didn't actually see. But I mean, he made short work of it tonight, so he can't really complain. Didn't get hit, stopped the guy in the first round. So he did say to me, he was disappointed with the opponent, so he obviously wanted a little bit more action. And I guess they'll try and get a better opponent for the next one. But like, you can only beat what's in front of you, and he did the job. Right,
exactly. And for me, as a spectator of last fight and this one, I mean, both times he got the knockout in the first round. Okay. This time I just felt like he was a lot more composed, calculating. He seemed more calm.
Yeah.
You know, being a pro debut, I think there was a bit of nervous energy in the last fight where he seemed a little, jumpy.
Yeah.
This one, he looked like an absolute professional. It was really nice performance.
Oh, it's good.
Ooh, more beautiful bodywork from Baluta.
He's stuck on the ropes here, Baluta, with nowhere to go, but he's still finding space for the shots. Little uppercuts and left hooks. Beautiful. A little bit of roughing up from the opponent here. A little bit of dirty tactics. Trying to find his way back into the fight somehow.
The speed in these tripling up of punches is so impressive for me.
Yeah, the opponent here just trying to slow the pace down a little bit. It's been a bit of a whirlwind from the first round from Baluta, and he's trying to navigate.
You heard him a little bit there.
He's trying to navigate the rounds, but it's never ending from Baluta. So
tank is a tank.
Tank is a tank.
And he just keeps coming.
He definitely keeps coming. He's a tough man, that's for sure.
Ooh.
Oh, the gum shields come out. Maybe on purpose there.
Yeah, I have the same thought.
If you can't make space and time by boxing, you got to use other tactics, and I think that's what he just did there.
He's had 20 professional fights, so he's definitely got a little bit of experience.
Yeah. Oi, round the back of the head. That is probably the end of the fight right there. That's a great shot. He says he's okay, but he's definitely on wobbly legs.
A little wobbly.
It was a little bit around the back of the head, that shot, but he's in survival mode now. He's got 10 seconds to hang on. Baluta's trying to close the show. Oh, and it's on the arms. Oh, and he's made it to the end of the round.
Tank is saved by the bell.
I mean, he's doing well to stay in this one. I'm not sure how. At some point, it might be worth the corner pulling him out. I mean, he's been down, what's that, 2-3 times now?
Yeah, definitely 2.
Definitely 2 times. We're in, what, round 4?
Might be, yeah. Might be 3.
I mean, he's not winning the rounds. He hasn't bothered Baluta. He hasn't hurt Baluta.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's maybe just worth saving him for another day. But incredibly tough guy.
A tank.
I wouldn't want to fight him. Baluta,
What weight would you be, Steve? Heavyweight?
right now. No,
As a
thank you.
heavyweight, you wouldn't want to fight him?
Even if with me as a heavyweight, I wouldn't want to fight him. I don't have Baluta's punch output. He took all the time he could on the stall there. And I think he's going to need it. Baluta stands in between the rounds, so...
They made a little bit of a mess of the corner here, too.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's a tactic for later to...
Yeah, they're pulling out. You'll slip on that in a minute. Oh, there's that same shot Baluta's hit him with a few times. Yeah. And this is the thing about watching Baluta. It's always exciting. Like, you know, even if the opponent's negative, he puts his shots together. He keeps coming. Oh, headbutt there maybe. You know, he's always exciting to watch.
He is. I love these angles he's doing with these feet.
Yeah, beautiful. Another overhand right there. I mean, it's pretty one-way traffic. Baluta is in total control of this fight. Oh, another shot around the back of the head, and he's wobbled again.
Unintentional,
Yeah,
but
I mean, I think a part of it is the opponent's dipping his head down, and Baluta's throwing him over the top, so they're catching him on the back of the head, but you definitely don't need too many of those. Still on wobbly legs.
I have to say,
Oh, great body
I'm
shot.
really impressed by how wobbly Tank is, but yet doesn't go down.
Yeah. Yeah, phenomenal toughness. Just trying to slow the pace down. Once more, you'll probably see through the rest of this round. What are we in now? 5? 5 of 8, I think. It might make it to the end. And Baluta's pace is dropping a little bit now. Not so many 4, 5, 6 punch flurries. But I mean, he's an incredibly fit guy, but throwing that many punches is going to take his toll on you.
But he's still explosive.
Yeah. I mean, he's still putting them together, just not as often.
The triples have become doubles.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a little bit easier now for Gomez to deal with. The referee, his cornerman's having a little conversation there with him. I wonder if he's asking him if he wants to stay in. Going into round 5, so still 4 rounds left.
We're halfway.
Yep. It's a lot of time to be taking this damage, but he's definitely not a quitter, so we know that much.
A lot of time for a lot more damage.
Yeah. But it's a great performance by Baluta, like you said, coming off the back of a loss, trying to re-establish himself and then get back into those big name fights. And this is the kind of performance you want to put in, trying to re-establish yourself. And yeah,
Honestly, yeah, it's beautiful. This is the first time I'm watching Baluta, and I can't take my eyes off him.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not talking so much. I'm just so entertained by what's going on in front of me. Partly because of Baluta's skill, and partly because I can't believe that tank is still standing.
yeah, lovely work behind the jab now, Baluta. It looks like he's trying to set things up a little bit now. Wild swing and a miss there. Lovely uppercut. Baluta working up and down. Trying to mix the shots and find the gaps. And he's constantly probing, changing the angles, switching to southpaw, changing the looks, making it hard to read. And that's what sets up shots like that.
Big shot landed.
He's in a world of trouble here. He's smothering his work a little bit. Oh, and there's a good rugby tackle. Oh, Baluta's, no, he's okay. Yeah, it's really good. Lovely work from Baluta. Very hard to know where the next shot's coming. Firstly, there's 4 or 5 of them at a time. Secondly, they're going up, down, round the side, to the back of the head. They're coming from southpaw. They're coming from orthodox. But that's what's fine. Those little gaps where he keeps hurting him. It's good work. It's got to be frustrating as well. Like, one thing that's really good with Baluta is, you know, you've hurt your guy several times. You've had him on the canvas, and he's still there in your face.
Yeah.
And it's that.
It's got to be a little
composure
discouraging.
Yeah, it's a little bit discouraging. Oh, another rugby tackle there. Yeah, it's a little bit discouraging. It can be a little bit discouraging, and people can get a little bit reckless when they get frustrated, not being able to get rid of the guy. But
not him.
He's staying composed. There's some delay tactics here, pointing to the floor. I don't know what's going on. Has someone's gum shield come out? Baluta's shoes untied. Okay. Tank's happy for this break.
We've had it all in this fight. Gum shields, shoes.
Gum shields, rugby tackles, shoes.
Water on the canvas.
Yeah,
That hasn't
we've
been
got
picked
it
up
all.
yet, though.
Lovely. There's a 7-punch combination from Baluta. Oh, beautiful shots round the back, and they're the ones that have given him trouble so far. A little bit of little bit of head using on the inside there by Guedez. Just trying to take Baluta off his game. Another round completed.
That was a fun round.
They're all fun.
I mean, they've all been fun rounds.
I love it.
But there was a lot of action in that one. Extracurricular work.
Yeah. It's good to see. Like, what will be the next tactic?
This is the commission or the ref? Not the ref. The judge.
No, he's a judge.
He's the judge.
I'm not sure why the judge is talking to the corner, but maybe he's telling him he needs to win some rounds.
Giving him some tips, maybe.
Baluta's up. Well, he didn't sit down. I mean, he hasn't sat down between any of the rounds. Ready to go in the center ring. Guedez slow off his stool. 3 rounds to go.
Round 6.
Tank needs to throw a punch.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, but he got clipped after that. He seems okay. He just nods and says, "Come on."
And that's something Baluta's doing a really good job of, is He's making Tank fearful to even throw a punch because when he even throws something, he gets 7 of them back.
Yeah, and he just got buzzed a little bit there, I think, with the left hook. Oh, great shot there. I'm not sure if maybe it was caught on the gloves. And Tank's actually walking Baluta back a little bit here. I mean, he's not throwing anything, but it keeps coming forwards. Super nervous by the official.
We could be in the danger zone
Yeah.
from what I've seen.
Oh, great body shot. And he's actually done well. There have been a lot of very good body shots by Baluta. And none of those have caused Tank any problems. It's all been headshots. Oh, lovely uppercut
Nice
left hook.
uppercut.
And then he just switches stances. Makes it hard to read.
What do you think Baluta could do differently to get this guy out of there?
I mean, he's done pretty much everything. He's found the clean shots. I'm not sure he can do that much more, to be honest. I mean,
Just a tough guy.
it's just that, like, some of these, you get these guys and they're super tough. They know how to survive. I'd be interested to know who stopped him. But I mean, he's doing Baluta's doing what you can ask for here. He just can't find the finish. But he's got him in trouble again on the ropes here. Smothered a little bit and got tied up. Needs to keep his distance. Good, that's it. Work off his jab and that left hook, which he's had a lot of success with all night. Good jab. Good, that's it. He's just occupying him with straight shots now. Another round, we made it through. 2 left. Fight of the night so far? I haven't seen many of the others, so.
There
There've been a few stoppages, though, like
There were a few
the
stoppages.
Montegriffos,
Yeah.
Freddy. The Cuban guy, Adonis, stopped his guy first round.
Yeah. I mean, each fight that we've seen so far was exciting for different reasons. We had Carolyn Redmond in the first fight. She was fun to watch because she was big improvements from her last time out.
Okay.
Very snappy, fast punches this time. And, she's just a skilled technician. Next up, we had Tyson Issa, who came out on another level of focus.
Okay.
No one was going to get past him tonight. But his opponent, Sean Cooper, was game. And that was a good fight. But Tyson definitely got the better of him throughout every round. Then we had David Carvajal.
Yep.
Got the knockout. That was our first knockout of the night.
He's on wobbly legs again. Oh, he might get rid of him here. He's going for it. That's got to be and the referee stopped it.
Wow. The second time Tank has ever been stopped.
Yeah, and I mean, it was a performance that you kind of want him to get the stoppage. He's done everything you've asked. He's done everything you could ask. He's put him on the floor multiple times. He's hurt him multiple times. And you kind of want you want Baluta to get the finish in that scenario. Not much was coming back. He lost every round. He's a mile behind on the cards. And he was hurt again. So I think a good decision by the referee there to pull him out.
Yeah, what a great result for Baluta.
Yeah, well-deserved win there by Baluta. And nice to see him back in the ring. Nice to see him throwing a lot of punches as usual and entertaining everybody. And I'm sure now he'll go on to look for, I don't know, maybe a rematch with one of the big names who he lost to. Maybe try and find a different route.
As a coach, do you think that would be the best move for him? Would be to rematch the guys he's lost to, or to just start afresh with new talent?
I guess it. I mean, it just depends what's on the table for them. Like he has been to the UK a lot now, and he is well known. But the problem with that is also he's well known for being a problem. Like you're not going to get an easy night. You're going to get a lot of punches thrown at you. He's a tough guy. I'm not sure he's ever been stopped. He's a hard night's work for everybody. So, you know, if you are one of the bigger names, you kind of look at him and go, do I want that, or do I want maybe an easier night? So I guess it depends what they can find, but I'm sure they'll be looking for something decent.
He's never been stopped, actually.
Yeah, he's a tough man himself. So,
and his record is now 18 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw. On paper, it's not the most impressive record, but when you look at where the losses came from, it is much more impressive. And then obviously when you watch him live and fighting, it's very impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
So I get what you mean about, you know, the top level guys. He's not exactly, you know, probably the number one person you'd be queuing up to fight. And I'm sure there's a lot of people avoiding him.
Yeah, for sure.
Because of, you know, it's not like he's an undefeated guy that sucks, where there's a lot of them out there. He's a very, very talented
guy, tough guy, fit guy. And like I said, it doesn't matter who he gets in with. He's a hard night's work for anybody. So he's one of those guys who's like, I don't want to say he's in the who needs him club, but maybe like at this stage of his career, maybe he is. Like you said, he's got the 6 losses. He's not carrying a title or anything at the moment. So like to fight him, it's like, what do I get from this?
Big risk.
Apart from a really hard night. But like we said, he's an exciting guy. People want to see him fight, so I'm sure they'll find something.
Good
fight. Good performance. One more fight to go?
One more fight to go. We have the main event.
Oh, and I think Baluta's daughter is going into the ring here. This will be interesting to see how he gets it through the ropes. Yep, this is still interesting. We've got an interesting scene here. Baluta trying to get his young one through the ropes.
On them, so
No, he's managed it now. Yeah, well done. There he goes.
There we go.
So just Evan Montegriffo to go.
Evan Montegriffo against Toth.
Sure, it'll be nice and lively when he comes out.
Yeah. Very exciting outing last time from Evan Montegriffo. He came out, the crowd was crazy.
Yeah.
The fight was crazy. Very fast-paced. He got the knockout last time around. I'm sure that's what he's going to be going for again this time around.
And that was another one where I didn't see because I was warming up one of my guys, but I could hear. I could hear the crowd. And the brothers, obviously, they're relatively local, just down the road in Gibraltar, about 50 minutes in a car down the road. So, you know, that people travel up to see them. They're very popular. And, it's great for the show to have them on. Good for them because they're developing and they can get fights locally. Obviously, both managed by Sonny Edwards, former world champion, very experienced guy, knows what he's doing. So I'm sure he's going to pick the right fights for them at the right time. And we'll see what Evan brings to the table now. Hi, Newman.
So I did talk to Evan earlier this week about his history in boxing. He is the younger of the Montegriffo brothers. And he basically got into boxing because his brother did.
Okay.
So his father and his uncle were boxers when they were kids.
Okay.
And his uncle was actually their trainer. His uncle is how they got into boxing, and how they started was in their uncle's backyard. Doing pads, hitting objects. It was a jungle gym in the backyard, and it wasn't until the boys were Evan was about 12 years old, 11, 12 years old, that they actually opened the gym that they have now in Gibraltar, sorry for my accent pronunciation.
Excuse the Australian.
Yes. And he said that once they opened the gym in Gibraltar, that was actually when he started taking it seriously. And he had been fighting as an amateur, but it was more a fun hobby for him. So once they opened that gym,
Ladies and gentlemen,
he did start taking it seriously. And
ready for the last fight of the evening.
the boys are about to come out right now.
Let's welcome the man in the blue corner,
Let's throw it to the ring.
Toth.
And yeah, it's nice. It's a family affair for the Montegriffos. Like you said, the dad and the uncle were both fighters, and then they've come through, and it's nice. I mean, you get quite a lot of that in boxing, like a family affair of the fathers, and then the sons follow on after. Obviously, we see it with the famous names back in the UK with Nigel Benn and Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr., Chris Eubank Sr. Yeah, and I'm not sure like what the amateur scene is like out here.
They told me that it was quite difficult to get fights.
Yeah,
They
I
were
can
traveling
imagine.
a lot.
Yeah, because I mean, you do get some good fighters come out of Spain, like Kiko Martinez for one. Or he's retired now, but a very good featherweight fighter, former world champion. But it's not like known as a hotbed of boxing, so I'm sure
And I
it is a
believe
little
it's
bit.
quite spread out.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like they said, need to travel around a little bit for sparring. Probably fights at the amateur level as well.
Last but not least, Gibraltar. Y'all did good there with Gibraltar. Y'all ready? All right, let's welcome the man in the red corner, Evan Montegriffo.
Nope. Undertaker inspired ring walk here. For the WWE fans out there. I'm gonna help these guys out. Don't want anyone getting injured. Undertaker.
What's up, Newman?
It is actually the Undertaker's WWE theme tune.
I thought Alexa bought you some burgers.
I don't think we need to talk about that on the live stream. But yeah, thanks.
You wanna call? Are you gonna do this?
You want to do it? Yeah, you can get back on. I hate this. Not
You've
you.
been doing a great job, Steve.
Otherwise, thank you. Taking his time to make his way to the ring here.
He said he'd rather commentate than watch his cousin box.
What?
I'm just sure.
Oh, do you want to?
Big TV.
Oh, do you want to? Passing back over to Umar Khan.
I've got a big fan base. Really big fan base.
Big local family in boxing, the Montegriffos.
Yeah, I think he's from Gibraltar.
Yes, from Gibraltar.
It's like a little island just outside Spain.
Yes. So the Montegriffo family are from Gibraltar, which is about 45 minutes drive away from here in Marbella where we are. They have their own boxing gym out there
Okay,
that the family started about 16 years ago.
Oh wow.
Both of the brothers now not only train and fight out of the gym, but they're also coaches at the gym as well.
Nice, nice. So they're very multi-talented.
Very multi-talented, very popular in the town.
Yeah, I see.
Their family business also is taxi driving.
Oh, their family is taxi
Their
driver.
family is all taxi drivers, so they literally know everybody in the town. Everybody in the town knows them, loves
Yeah,
them.
you can tell
has
because seems like pretty much everyone that's come today has come to support them because it's the last fight and
Yeah, they have a lot of support
the
here
arena's
tonight.
still full. But he's a really good fighter. I watched him before. He's very aggressive.
Oh yeah.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, his last fight was phenomenal. Ended in a knockout and was very exciting from start to finish.
He's got to make 2-0 now for him and his brother.
I believe this is his 4th professional fight tonight. He's 3-0, looking to make it 4-0.
So hopefully he gets a good win. It'll be a good night for the family, I'm sure.
Round 1.
Sharp, start sharp.
Yeah, he started well with a good jab. Nice.
Evan was telling me earlier this week that he actually stopped boxing a few years ago and was ready to pack it in. He was going through a bit of a low stage in his life when his mother passed away. And
that's really
it was
sad. I
actually
didn't know
his brother getting back into boxing, who we saw earlier on the live stream. Chris Montegriffo fought tonight and got the knockout. It was his brother that literally slapped him and told him to get his life together and pulled him back into boxing. And now you see him having all the success tonight. So they're a very tight family, and he gives a lot of credit to his family for where he is today.
Again.
It's always nice to see. It's a nice story when there's always two brothers or a father and a son. It's nice. Ooh, got caught with a little left hook there. I don't think it affected him though, but
Cámbiale el ritmo. Eso.
Beautiful body shot landed.
He's ready to go.
Ooh.
Again. Double attack. Don't wait, Evans.
to be honest with you, this opponent looks like really awkward because he looks like someone who doesn't know what he's doing, but at the same time, that is also dangerous as well.
And he's managing to land short little punches in between the punches every now and again too. But I think Evans got him here.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go.
Almost, not quite.
He's tough though. His game, he keeps coming. I think he's just got to take his time.
Nada arriba. Evans, go forward. You put it on him.
Nice.
Beautiful, big shot from
boxing
Evan
that.
Montegriffo.
Finish
Yeah, he's
downstairs,
just got to
finish
keep it
downstairs.
at long range, and the openings will find themselves.
Just watch his right hand.
Oh, nice counter shot.
Really nice counter punching there from Evan.
Sin parar ahora. Work, Evans, work. Jab.
Yeah, really good round that. He boxed beautifully that round, to be honest. I think with this guy, he's just got to keep it long and let the guy walk the guy into shots.
Yeah, Toth is just constantly coming forward.
Yep.
We got a bit wet there from the corner.
But that was actually the spit from his mouth.
It better not be spit. No, it was from the water bottle. They threw it on
from the
him,
wall. I thought it
and it
spat out his
ricocheted
mouth.
onto us.
It's all right, anyway.
That was too much water to be spit.
Some commentators get a lot worse. Some get blood on them and everything, I can imagine.
But Toth, the opponent in the red corner, he just keeps coming forward. He's just walking forward relentlessly. And Evan's doing a good job so far of timing him, catching him on the way in and moving.
Yep.
He needs to continue that.
And this guy, hats off to him. He took some really, really big punches that round, and he just kept coming. His game.
Evans,
Very
double
game.
attack, no single.
Round 2.
He is. He's had 54 fights, Toth, the opponent. So he's a very experienced guy.
Nice. That was a really nice counter shot there. This is what you got to do. You just got to keep touching with a jab, and you'll find the big shots. Yeah, this is really good. You just got to keep doing this, to be honest.
Nice combo from Evan. I like how he's getting off his punches and then he's just getting out of range. He's not being greedy and staying where he can get hit.
I think another good thing he's doing as well, which we haven't really seen this. What a shot.
Wow, what a punch from Evan.
I was literally just about to say he's not wasting any shots. And that's exactly what he's just
I don't know
done
if he knows where he is right now.
Wow.
What a shot to end the fight.
That was a really good performance. He boxed really smartly and found the shot and got it over with when he needed to. That was perfect.
Hello.
You got to be happy about that.
I'm happy. Listen, like I said, he carries my surname, so he wouldn't be allowed back home if he didn't perform like this.
And congratulations on your performance tonight.
Thank you very much, as expected.
How did it feel to be back down at cruiserweight?
Amazing. You'll be seeing me at cruiserweight with whoever, whenever, and wherever.
You looked great. You looked sharp. You told me you were going to be more explosive, and you were. Are you going to continue to move down in the weight divisions, or are you happy just staying at cruiserweight?
I'm staying cruiserweight. I think I'm the right size. I've got my power that I carried from before, and it can only go further up from here.
You got your guy out in the first round. Amazing. How did it feel, the difference? Because last time you fought at heavyweight, you were landing solid punches on your opponent last time around, and they were hurting him, but he was just not going down. How different did it feel to punch someone that was more of your own weight?
I mean, hats off to my opponent. You know, he came from the UK, but if I'm honest with you, without sounding disrespectful, I didn't even get into second gear. I didn't break a sweat. I think I've got to go on a run tomorrow morning to feel some sort of burn. But again, thank you very much for him coming over, and I'm happy we all came out healthy. But cruiserweight's my division.
And you told me yesterday you were looking forward to celebrating with a beer tonight. Have you had one yet?
I've had about 5. 6 months no beer. Listen, it's good for the protein. So
nice.
Yeah.
And so actually, one thing we were talking about earlier is how you guys have your whole family out here behind you.
Yeah.
Amazing, super cute with all the kids. I know the daughter is yours. Who are all the other boys?
These are all just guys that we train down in our boxing club. So that's my daughter. That's a family friend. He's going to be the future, I don't know what weight, but he's going to be a fantastic boxer. Just everyone here will travel the edges of the earth to come and support us. We've got a really good following.
That's amazing. And that's such a super special moment for those kids too, to not just see you guys in the gym, but get to see you guys 100%. Fight. I'm sure it's a very motivating experience for them, and yeah, cool to, see where they go with this.
Amazing, yeah. Listen, I give the limelight to my brother now.
All right, here we go with the announcement.
That was a really good performance, and it can only get better from here.
Beautiful win, great show. Thanks for joining us. What a fun night, huh?
Yeah, no, it was.
Who was your favorite fight tonight? Guy was so tough. Wow.
Yeah, no, literally.
That guy that you fought has only been stopped once before in 20 fights. So Baluta was the second guy. Quite a statement to be able to stop a guy that doesn't get stopped.
Exactly, 100%. It's like Carvajal as well. He done the same thing. So there were some big punches in there tonight.
Not just big punches, but the triple jabs, the triple hooks. It was impressive.
Yeah, and Baluta, I think I would give him the best performance of the night because everyone boxed really well, but where he got 7 rounds to showcase, everything.
1 second. Let's give the...
It's not easy.
It's not easy to bring my fans to travel from Gibraltar to Marbella. It's not easy to bring them, but they always come. And we always deliver. I would like to give a big thanks to my sponsors, everyone that's here that's come and support us. This is only the beginning. Follow my journey, we're going to the very top.
Well, that was a great show.
Really great show.
Sorry, we interrupted you in the middle of what you were saying.
Now I was saying, so if I could give performance of the night, I'd give it to Baluta.
Uh-huh.
If I could give knockout of the night, I'd give it to the one we just witnessed
Chris,
now.
right here. Chris,
Yeah.
sorry, not Chris. Evan Montegriffo.
But other than that, everyone boxed really well. They should all be proud of themselves. And
There were quite a few knockouts tonight, which is always a fun way
I think
to...
the last 5 fights were all stoppages.
What did we have? We had
I think the last 4 or 5.
Evan Montegriffo got the knockout. Ionut Baluta got the knockout. Freddy Warren got the knockout. Isnaga got the knockout. Chris Montegriffo got the knockout. Jordan Sheriff
He got
in
the
his
knockout.
debut got the knockout. What's that? 1, 2, 3. That's the last 6. Yeah, the last 6 in a row, all knockouts.
Yeah, that's at the end of the day, that's what the fans want to see. So I'm pretty sure they got their money's worth today.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. Thank you for joining us. See you on July 11th back here for Marbella Boxing Series 4. Until then, keep training in the gym.
That was good. It was a good show. Really good show. Newman.